to go.
After crossing all that sand and water, we finally made it! Oh, this was... wow! Everything looks so advanced in Fontaine. Just seeing the sights as a tourist is nice, but maybe it would be better. What do you think? Good idea! Seeking out the seven is probably still our... yeah, the so... to learn about a nation's god, start with the nation's people. There seems to be some locals talking over there. Let's go see if we can join them.
If you ask me.
Yeah, I didn't expect that kind of ending for him. I thought he would at least fight on a little longer for us. I was expecting us...
Excuse me. Can I help you too?
Hi.
Play?
Really?
Well, good tells are often based. Whether something is true or not simply isn't that important. The main thing is whether the story... Oh, but it looks like you're not from around here.
But,
And as for your worries about whether the cases are treated with due reverence, we... As well as the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal, a machine created by the Archon. Between the machine...
You're a trees? Is it some kind of machine too? Oh, I'm... wait. I almost forgot to...
Oh, that's easy.
I think in that case, I'm afraid it's going...
No, lady.
That's right.
First... Oh, wait! Paimon now! The Hydro Archon!
Yeah, I suppose.
Hang on. This is still Fontaine's Archon.
Yes, you're...
Come on.
Alright, I think we get it. Thank you! At least we now know that we can find the Hydro Arch, but who knows how long making an appointment? Hey! What are you looking over there for? Huh. Maybe something's the matter. She's going to jump into the water, is she? Maybe we better go check on her. Hello?
Huh?
Oh, okay.
About anything. I was just reminiscing about a place my brother and...
You're...
No people called, and though I can still see that hill clearly and he would skip, but now...
I don't believe we've had the pleasure of meeting. Are you Lynette's new friends?
Oh,
Thanks for looking after my sister. She often comes here to reminisce about her. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Linny, and this is my sister Lynette. If I had to guess, I'd say you must be trapped.
nice to meet you. We were just talking...
Nice.
Oh, really? Then you two are just like us. Paimon's always the one talking for some reason. So that's how you think
I also think my brother can be too...
So...
Oh, well, I suppose prophecy isn't exactly the right word, because where to begin? Let's put that question on hold for a moment.
Did all the introductions earlier not...
Hello, traveler. And hello, Paimon.
Hey! When did Paimon get a handshake? You're not...
Please, don't...
Oh, by the way, they were just...
So you're going to see Lady Farina? No problem at all. Please, follow me. You said you were going to see Lady Farina?
So, she's the Hydro Archon? But how did you know we were looking...
My dear people, rich and poor, those with cup in hand and those with nothing at all, raise your glasses in celebration, if you don't have... As you can all see, two unfamiliar travelers have arrived in our nation. Come, let us make a toast in honor of this traveler and his companion, who have journeyed here from distant lands.
Is she talking about us?
I've long heard of the turmoil and chaos you've left in your wake as you visited other nations, but I welcome you nevertheless. No, I have come to receive you personally. Fear is for insignificant cowards. I am a god, and I will never entertain the notion of such... Of course, seeking an... I, Focalor,
Yeah, Paimon still can't believe... But the Hydro... Miss Hydro...
I see. As Outlanders, you inevitably lack even some of the most basic understanding. You had best stop and consider.
Oh, talk about sounding high and...
Oh? What's with these...
Wow, I didn't expect to see Lady Farina. Wait, does the...
Hey, what's all the commotion? Of course. Ooh, I've got to see this.
You may consider...
Now she wants to fight? Aren't we getting a little ahead of ourselves?
What are you trying to do, traveler? Provoking the god...
Stand down, Cloren. Unfortunately, people...
When Arrhenius, criminals are always requesting duels to defend their honor. They're getting a bit old to tell the truth.
You see. Then, as the god of justice, I shall face this traveler in another kind of duel. A duel in court!
All right, now that'll be worth seeing.
Right, this is Fontaine, after all. Such a grand opera house, it'll be a pity not to use it.
Why do you care so much about the crowd's reactions? Seems you spent a little too much time in the opera house. Besides, how exactly do you plan to have a duel in court? You mean you're going to put us on trial?
Oh, we have reason to put you on trial. According to Fontaine law, no one is permitted to release any flying objects within Fontaine city limits during the first 3 days of each month. You are clearly guilty of violating this law, no?
Oh, so that's what they've done wrong. That's our Lady Farina. No one knows the laws of Fontaine like she does.
You call that obvious? What kind of law is that? Wait, flying object? You mean Paimon?
Precisely. Now, if you two have no objections, then in the name of the Hydro Archon, I order your arrest.
My apologies, Lady Farina. I don't mean to spoil the fun, but if you'd allow me to interject, I don't think that Paimon here meets the definition of a flying object.
You tell her, Linny!
Ah, great magician Linny, my beloved citizen. I'll permit you to object. But how exactly do you plan to prove your claim?
As a magician who just rained on your parade, I naturally should shoulder the responsibility of saving the show. So, with such an audience gathered here, allow me to perform a trick for everyone.
Ta-da!
What's that on Paimon's back? Hey, when did you do that?
There. As you can all clearly see, Paimon should be classified as, well, something like a balloon. This rope has been in the traveler's hand all along. It was just that no one could see it before.
You call that magic? You've got to be joking.
I thought it was pretty good. Nice one.
Huh. I'm not sure what to think. It seems Lady Farina's charges no longer hold water.
Amusing. Very amusing, Linny. Just the sort of unexpected twist that I enjoy. With you here, today's performance can finally be called complete.
Performance? You see all this as a performance?
In which case, consider the matter of your trial resolved. The god of justice will not bring charges against an innocent person. But even the gods of other lands. I look forward to seeing your upcoming performance at the opera.
Just like that, she's gone! Well, that's the most unpredictable Archon Paimon's ever seen. You never even had a chance to ask her anything. But that's a problem for future.
Don't mention it. I just happened to remember that there... So,
She can be a bit confusing at times, but she is still amenable to reason.
Anyway,
it will actually be my first time performing on the most when there are no public trials being held, and speaking...
My brother's always
oh, sure. We don't really have anything.
Splendid. In that case, this is a magical item known as a magic puck.
Huh? What are they going to use it for?
About that, I'm not sure... It says that every person in Fontaine is born until one day. In the end, the people will all be dissolved in...
That sounds pretty gloomy.
There are lots of others say that, but here in Fontaine...
If even the...
That's exactly what the people did at first. But, in the last few years, the water levels in Fontaine have actually started rising. Many people carry on with their lives. We hope that at least as a magic...
Oh, Paimon gets it!
Now, if...
What's this?
What?
No, the story says time war. So,
Oh.
all right.
So you're the Blancheur... Oh, thanks.
The wind moves. Into the wind.
Life is...
Nooch.
Oh, all right, fine. Thanks. It's just that...
Oh, you already handed out all of the magic pockets? Yes, but that...
Is there anything else?
Yes, one...
So, you wanna
Oh, that would be my... Time to go.
It seems we have to use Hydra to collect American flowers.
Let's light it up! Get out of here! Out of the way!
Wish me luck. Oh, let the show begin.
You made quick work of that. I can tell you're an experienced... Maybe next time.
No.
Fine.
So, we're going to the court of...
Wait, shh. Have you noticed that person over there? The young girl. Magicians and thieves practice similar methods. Watch her movement.
Oh, he's right!
Shh, keep your voice down. We need to think of a way to catch her, but it seems she's very alert. Perhaps you two can ride the lift over there and way up top. I bet that... All right. Come with nature.
into the wind.
I'll protect us.
Right now.
This is the spot where Lenny wanted us to wait. Oh, look! Isn't that her? Oh no! Did she notice us? What should we do? Should we chase her? You're right. She might. Nothing's happened for a while now. Paimon wonders if Lenny caught the thief. Yeah, let's go.
Are you sure that's...
No, anyway, I should...
Oh, were you returning what the thief had stolen?
That's right.
I saw the general.
Oh,
I'll be all right.
If you want to play at being a hero, at least try.
But at least we were able to get this...
what a slippery.
All right.
So, we ride this thing to go into the city? What an ingenious way to get around. People in Fontaine really know how to use water.
This isn't... It's pretty...
So you mean it's still boring?
No, that's not what I meant. Besides,
Guess that's what it's like to be an
it's about time for us to leave.
Oh, excuse me. Aren't you the great magician that...
Hello. I don't believe...
I'm Charlotte, a reporter for the Steamer.
Nice to meet you. From the Steambird, huh?
It's an honor to meet. Wait, could that be the legendary traveler who's been making headline after headline in their journey across Tibet?
amazing.
I wouldn't be much of a reporter if I didn't know who's who, would I? Wow, today must be my day. Who knew I would end up on the same boat as...
So, Charlotte, what do you usually report?
Well, when there isn't any breaking news, I name the cover. You could still manage to keep readers ahead. For example, reporting on how a scammer once deceived vulnerable girls into relationships, or how a financial criminal was once so poor that they ate a single piece of bread for 5 days. That's fine and all, but what I'm really after is... Oh, I just remembered. I've been following it. You mean those... That's right. These stories are the... If I'm the... Oh, when that happens...
So, what is that?
That's right. And ever since the scariest, many suspects have been arrested over the years in connection with this case. But shortly after each arrest, another disappearance would always happen. Yes, it's
Yes, I agree. And at the very least, I just imagined for a second what I would do if Lynette were to suddenly...
Please don't imagine.
Hey, we're almost there, look!
Well, I really enjoyed chatting with you. Life should be full of pleasant little surprises. Yeah, I have an interview to get to. I should get going. Okay,
Paimon hopes we can chat again.
bye now. Oh.
What a tough job. Always running around.
If you don't mind, how about we stop by my home first? Besides, I still have all the materials we collect.
Sure,
This is our current abode. Ah, Fremine, you're home.
Oh,
I see. Allow me to introduce you to my little brother, Fremine.
Nice to meet you. Paimon.
Lenny, could you come here?
What is it, Fremine? Do you have something to tell me? Okay, I see.
Is everything all right?
Oh, before I forget, the travel...
Yes.
That's our...
Looks like rain.
Oh, you're right. But wasn't...
I'm afraid that's just how it is.
What's wrong, Fremen?
There's a legend about it said that when I was a child, my mother told me that if Hydro Dragon. Hydro Dragon.
If it's an elemental... let Paimon try something. Hydro Dragon, don't cry!
Doesn't seem to be of any use. It is just a legend after all.
You know, you might be a more popular magician if you...
It rained for longer than I suspected.
Was there something you needed?
Yeah, some preparation. On the day of the performance, just ride the aquabus to the island of Aeneas.
Oh,
What is it, Perhaps I'm afraid that...
No trouble at
sorry for the...
all? Oh, no. Let the show begin.
Oh, hello there. New new customers? Looking to buy, or do you need something made?
Oh no!
These must be from Magic Pockets. No need. But they
Wow.
I can't say for sure.
Hey!
Why use your hand?
Like, where does a big machine...
Well, but basically... Wow, I'm not one to try listen.
So that's what... Paimon still doesn't get... Oh yeah! So that...
Even though I've never heard it, besides Indemnity, it isn't produced...
I thought I'd find you hard at work, but here you are chatting the day away.
You again?
Yeah, but...
Huh?
Seems business isn't so...
Hey, hold on. Before you go around trying to collect payments, if Confraria of Cabriere wants to poach clients from Northland Bay...
You're from North...
Traveler, Paimon! I didn't think I'd run into you here in Fontaine. What are the chances?
We're surprised to see you too! What are you doing here in Fontaine?
Well, but it seems that either way you look at it...
Pretty sure we'd want to have...
hey, you!
Don't interrupt. It's not often I...
You kidding? Listen to me.
Hey, I just said not to interrupt. Oh,
Hey, that's way over the line! All right, boys, let's see who has...
can you at least let me finish one sentence? Fine. Though the bank told me not, you're the ones who started it. This is an act of self-defense. You two will have to be my wit...
Paimon should...
Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt. Bring it on.
What's your...
Oh. Huh?
Now's my chance!
Huh. That was weird. I'm not sure. It's as if I...
Strange!
Never mind. It doesn't matter. If I want to stay sharp, I shouldn't be relying too much on my vision anyway. Besides, I always have...
So what are you doing?
Well... but recently... That is a possibility. I can't remember. It was during that... She was always... One time. Because I had a...
Like, what is it?
She never explained in my dream.
A whale? Oh, that's...
It takes that...
So you used the whale, so why don't you...
You make it sound so... But it's been years?
Oh.
Yeah, Oh.
What?
No.
Official...
Yep, in Fontaine, before a criminal goes to court, the champion duelists are so engaging and the worst case scenario, though it's rumored that Fontaine has a death penalty. From what I can tell, no one has ever been officially sentenced. So really, the only...
So, do many people actually get out of it?
Apparently it's... Besides, apparently the one I'm...
Wow, that's child...
Oh, before I forget,
Huh? Your vision? You're seriously just giving it away?
I'm just worried that it could become uncontrollable again. I'd be pretty upset if it got in the way of my duel, so I think I'll be better off without it for now. Besides, I just need you to hold on to it for a short while.
Paimon knows what you... That sneaky god. Wow, who could have seen that coming? Sorry, whodunit, it's so exciting to reach the moment. Let's go to the opera house is on there, and yes, so let's go ride the aqua bus.
Gather!
Let's dance.
Right here. Right now. Emerge. Right here.
Welcome to the Navi line. I am Elfan. The boat will be departing imminently. Please do not stick your head, hands, or other body parts outside the boat. The aquabus operator is not responsible for any accidents or injuries resulting from doing so. Also, please remember to buy the steambird, though I don't read it myself. The destination of the current tour is Aeneas. Points of interest worth visiting include the Fountain of Lucine and the Opera Epiclus. If you look to the left in the direction we are currently traveling, you will see the famous Fontaine Research Institute up in the sky. An experiment gone wrong turned new sightseeing opportunity. Human ingenuity truly is a wondrous thing. We are now approaching our final destination. Please be sure to bring all your personal belongings with you as you disembark. Even though I will take any forgotten items to lost and found, the paperwork is rather annoying as mouse and hands are not suitable for grasping pens. Please be careful when disembarking. It has been my honor to be your tour guide this trip. Thank you.
Time to go. The wind knows me. Into the wind. Time to go.
Now this is fancy! The Opera Epiclese! What a place to hold a performance! Huh, looks like there's a lot of people.
Oh, Archon.
I don't know why you always feel the need to ask so much. I'll be happy as long as our child is healthy and...
I guess if there are chance.
Maybe this is one of the...
Vache!
What's wrong?
Vache! Vache!
No, Anna didn't say anything.
Welcome to the Fountain of Lucine. Lenny asked...
Right.
What do you mean?
Hey, you're not trying to scare Paimon, are you? Besides, it's the middle of the...
I see. In fact, you might not be imagining things...
It's because of his sensitivity to the hydro element?
When do you cry, Pi?
Wait, what? What does that have to do with...
Just answer me.
When Paimon's really sad? Oh,
Then you should understand that tears contain your... Like I just mentioned, the Fountain of Lucine is where all the flowing water in Fontaine converges. So maybe what you heard was the intense emotion coming from someone's tears.
So, what did the voice say? Huh. If you were...
Rather than worrying about them, we should worry about my brother first. Don't let that calm...
Oh, right. That makes sense. Let's go in and see Linny.
Time to go. Time to go. Traveler in Paimon, good to see you.
Are you kidding?
But you're actually right on time. The Opera House has assigned seating, so you always have to make reservations.
Ooh, front row...
Don't mention it. There's no need to keep thinking.
Hey, Lenny, could you come over here and take a look at the...
Oh, I'll be right there. Seems there's an issue with the stage props over...
Yeah, we'll just go to our...
Time to go.
Oh, they should be... Hey, Traveler, maybe we should...
Excuse me, I would be perfect.
Oh, wait, that's not it, Paimon's. Sorry, oh, Paimon's got it. You're also here early and sitting in the front. Are you...
A friend?
Oh, so you're not friends with Linny then. Nice to meet you. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. We just arrived at Fontaine.
It is an honor to meet you, and as required by proper...
Oh, Monsieur Nervillet, what an...
Ah, Mr. Linny. I should say it is in fact...
Wait.
I saw you all chatting just now, but it seems you still don't know who Monsieur Nervillet is. Allow me to introduce you to...
Whoa,
No offense taken. And by the way, there's someone's... I believe she's... So I think you should take notice of her sooner rather than later.
Huh?
Very good. That is for the best.
Huh? So is this what things are like between the Chief Justice and the Hydro Archon?
All right.
Yay! The show's finally about to start! Oh, they're dimming the lights! The show is... Sorry,
Welcome, one and all, to the Opera Epiclese. I am the star of today's show, Linny. And over here is my sister Lynette, who will be working as my wonderful assistant. Please.
Hello, everyone. Whatever.
Now, some of you may be thinking, two vision holders who can... So... Both Lynette and myself have removed...
Oh, good point.
Now, without further ado, I know you might miss her, but don't worry. Oh, and before... You never know what can happen in the blink of an eye. A magician's greatest skill is making things disappear or appear. The possibilities are endless. Huh?
isn't what you came for. These little tricks, you've seen them all before. So it's time for something truly extraordinary, don't you think? This one's a little tricky. Using this water tank, I shall make my sister vanish completely, right before your very eyes. It's actually quite simple. She'll just turn into air bubbles and float right out of the top. Oh no, I told them to check all the props carefully. With the lid on, even air can't escape. An amateur magician would be getting very nervous right around now. Luckily, it's me on stage, so let me show you what a true virtuoso can do. Lynette, are you still there? Don't go too far. We don't want to use up all our magic.
Hi, I'm back.
Huh?
If we could see easily to appreciate...
Thank you, everyone. But our magical journey, the magic of transformation and disappearance can go far beyond what you've just seen. I'm sure many of you are, in which case, so for my next trick, please, if my assistant, there are 2 boxes and only 2 boxes. I'm sure our luck, now please.
Wow, hey, do you think this is all magic tricks?
The lucky audience member will be generated. It selects, now then, let's be... Oh, please, come forward. My assistant will take you beside the magic box. I'm sorry, it might be a little cramped inside, but no need to feel nervous. You don't need to do it if the magic... Oh, right, like this. 60, 59, 50. I won't be able to see anything in the pitch black box, so, and no tricks now. If you quickly count from 60 in just 30 seconds, then I'll be in a tough spot.
Woo! Time.
No, that won't do. Come on. 60! That's right, perfect.
54? Why didn't you count?
I am counting merely a...
Oh, alright. You look so serious. 40!
Mr. Lenny.
Yes, I'm 5'2", would be a disaster.
Even though he's saying that? Ah, what was that noise? Did you hear it too? Not sure. Anyway, 20.
What's wrong?
I think... Never mind. No, that's... it feels like you're all starting to count faster, but that's all right. 10 seconds.
10!
Almost there now. Whew, swapping 2 people is harder work than you might think. Even a master magician like me can't guarantee I'll get it right the first time. Hey, wait, is this the back one? I can't tell. They both look the same inside. Huh? No, that's not it. I'll try again.
7!
Hey, slow down! Honestly.
5! 4! 3!
Whoops, that doesn't count.
0!
Ta-da!
Is this part of the show? Mr. Lenny, you're going to...
What happened?
Oh no, maybe this isn't part of the show. The girl...
This performance is over. Medical staff with me. No need to be alarmed, you two. We'll get to the... Unfortunately, apparently, as of now, and after, it appears that... And there are...
That's the case that Charlotte mentioned before.
I say that our powerful magician, Mr. Lenny, is now the prime suspect for the serial disappearance.
Huh? Why me?
No, this all occurred during your magic show, did it? Now that I think about it. That whole...
He was in the box on the stage the entire time besides, before the show.
Save discussion for a later time, please. Lady Farina.
But lady...
A kidnapping.
That's right. I mean you, traveler. You support that with so no more draws. Between the 2 of us, there must be a clear winner and...
I understand. Well, traveler, are you willing to act as Mr. Lenny's attorney? Very well. Lenny and the audience may...
A day isn't...
Lenny!
Sorry about...
Of course!
Yeah, I know you already claimed that you would defend me, but not good to hear. I'm sure everyone sees me as the biggest suspect at this point. I don't know whether... As for how that, even a skilled and knowledge...
Which is precisely why we need to investigate. As this book says, the impossible could not have happened. Whatever happened must have been that which is possible. I don't bother. Don't worry.
I think they look cute.
You have good taste, Lynette.
That's the right attitude. But with the guards watch, good thing you agree.
Yes, thank you so much.
Yeah, just... since we're going to...
Ah, well...
The secrets behind our magic are past saving.
I suppose you're right. Tis but if revealing, we should go, so...
Alright, let's go have a look while the investigation teams are still here. Hello, officer. How's the investigation going?
I see.
Huh?
Come with me and you'll see. The deceased is one of Lenny's assistants, named Cal. Even though he hadn't joined the troop, the assistants are usually in charge of setting up and inspecting. As you probably saw when you were in the audience, the water tank suddenly fell and smashed the box. This is the real... However, if you look carefully, the box with all these factors lining up so perfectly makes, if anything, the more...
But he doesn't have a motive.
Are you both... So injustice. I know, I've seen a lot of cases. Sorry. Anyway, you may investigate the scene of the crime yourselves if you're curious.
The seats were all booked in advance. Sure. Her name is Hull. Apparently, the magic troupe. Simply put, she wasn't related to the magic troupe at all. That's how it seems.
Okay, then.
I'll need to be... It is of utmost...
Lenny's still talking to the... I think someone...
I see that you're if you find...
We don't have... The fight?
Yes, exactly. It's just that everyone was awaiting the results of Lenny's trick with... I'm of the opinion when the pirate...
Wait.
Perhaps the balance wasn't right. Oh, that's true.
That does...
The investigation?
See?
Sorry to interrupt, but we're helping Lenny and Lynette with their side of the investigation.
You're trying to help them?
Lenny used them... Well...
It turns out, I'm sure you already... In other words,
That much...
that you see why I was saying it'd be tough to make a case for Lenny.
So this is the... The rope looks pretty durable. How can it be burned through so quickly by fireworks? Why are you suddenly so serious, Traveler? Whoa, most of it was burned away, but there's... wait.
Hey, you! Yes, both of you!
Huh? You mean us?
That's right. If I'm not mistaken.
Well, you're right on the more about that one, but who are you?
From mediating, and I, Navia, have the honor of being its renowned president. Though those who play by our rules...
I'm Silver, her attendant. Pleased to meet you.
And I'm My apologies, demoiselle. Should...
No,
Okay.
all merely trifling... That's right. Judging from the...
Really? But
Intuition, naturally. My unparalleled Farina was quick to point that, so that's not uncommon for her. Anyway,
sounds more like...
well, what's your opinion? I must admit that she... All right.
Wait a minute.
Well, in your opinion, do you think it's right to treat a trial... And why would that be?
Most astute, no matter how, and if that can be...
All right, now.
Wait. That's more like it.
Far be it from you wish to...
You have a point. And what about you up there? What do you think? You seem like you...
I have nothing to add.
Oh,
We'll be making some... Sorry.
no, were you always...
Yes. So, the missing girl,
How can you be so...
well, because I couldn't see, but still, I think we millis...
So, it's safe to... Alright, thank you for your help. This'll be... We checked everything up new here at the performance venue. Hana wonders how Lenny's discussion with the guards is going. Let's go see, shall we? Ooh, things are getting interesting, huh? We're about to see how magic is made.
Time to go.
Understood. Then I will be going with you. Just so you're aware, I will be monitoring your actions and making notes as necessary.
Very good. Thanks for being so...
You may spare the pleasant...
You've arrived. Who's this? Me? And these are my companions. Would you...
Oh, new...
Well,
I appreciate your kind interest. Come with me. We'll be heading below stage.
Huh? Below stage?
Yes, but before I reveal everything, you should have a look first. Notice anything strange here? I'm not trying to be dramatic, remembering the details of... Ah, good eye. That's...
The back? You mean the inside?
Very good indeed. The back of this door was patterned. Those patterns are now gone, replaced by a smooth wooden board. So, if you put two and two together, what do you get? Exactly.
Oh, so there was a passageway under the magic box!
I knew you'd figure out the two magic... See this flat... The box with...
this trolley can break... See.
Precisely. The inner box would...
So that's how you did it!
Once the box was... The audience member would only be able to feel some slight movements in the dark.
Right! You were talking that whole time!
Ah, yes. My assistant and I had already...
And what about I was in the mezzanine space?
Oh,
That's how we were able to coordinate Lenny's...
I mean, we are twins, and that's my favorite part.
so that's how it all worked!
Lynette would... And then I... But as you saw, Cal was in the box, not our audience.
We really don't know how that happened. If not for that, and yet, could we have a look around?
This is the scene of the crime. So Lenny and Lynette are...
Yes, of course. No need to be so strict now. I won't disappear into...
Thanks, everyone. We're counting on you.
The floor is wet. Please be careful not to slip.
Speaking of which, why?
Oh, hi, my nose! And here's a broken vase! Looks like a hook tied to the end of a rope. Huh?
Perhaps it was a prop for...
Whatever it...
Oh, these are... Her clothes are here. But she...
Right. Ugh. What is this place?
It seems someone could...
Alone, perhaps.
But there are no other ways in or out. Oh, you're right. Let's climb on. chance we're just about done investigating down here.
Yes, let's head back up. Well, we've ascertained the state of the crime scene. Let's find a place to sort.
Apologies for the wait.
So, what did the guards say? Did the criminal...
They believe the guards have...
So the tunnel's become like a secret...
In other words, the...
Charges?
That's right. This is how a trial goes in the Opera House. That's right. This is how the statement, to put it simply...
This also precludes any kind of...
Once both sides, then...
In practice, there are... Yeah, because we've...
There can... Even if I were...
I'm ready to break.
Whoa, whoa!
Of course. I just hope you don't mind.
In that case, let's just sort out our findings. I mean, what better way...
Breaking out suddenly doesn't seem... Just kidding! Just kidding!
What do you mean?
Huh?
Understood, mademoiselle. Everyone, please come...
Wait, you're carrying...
Yes?
I have eggs.
These three are quite the... From the way you had these two guys carried, but you were
I was a plumber.
And I was giving in...
Don't underestimate. Anyway.
only the...
Well...
Tea is ready to be served. No need for...
All right, then. However, the magician twins...
Exactly! Why would they do
The forward phase resulting in the perhaps the criminal...
Paimon thinks that makes sense, but the real trouble is...
True, but the only people...
Could Halsey have secretly made modifications to the magic props?
That's right. And either she had, or does she have...
From the sound of things, this is turning into an impossible case. Your macarons are amazing, though, Navia.
They are...
What? 5? Oh, that can't be right.
Please don't worry about it. At my age, a few less sweets might...
No, besides, Paimon knows that if she ate... Wait, even you don't believe Paimon? If Paimon ate those 2 extra macarons, then maybe turn into stone in her stomach.
All right, Luce, set up the stove again, if you would.
Huh?
Making sure everyone gets 3 macarons, of course.
Exactly. We don't want to trouble you.
As you wish,
And I have the egg sugar and...
Well, this...
Well, that's it for snacks. I don't know. It would be... All right, it was nothing. A small task for the Spina di Rosula. Silver, Malus, it's time to go. I'll be back if I find...
All right, it's time to put our heads together. We've got to get a bit...
Just relax. Even if everyone else besides...
Thanks, Navia.
Best of luck to you.
Ah, finally, you're back. Well, how did...
To be honest...
No.
Well, now, don't you all look well, it's to be expected. Don't let that stop you. I shall be
Since both parties... Firstly,
Yes, of course.
thank you, Mr. Linney. You ran to and remained hidden within the magic box in the audience stands.
Yes, that's correct.
In that case, I call upon the prosecution.
Why, of course I do. Allow me to take the first shot and break this case wide open. Mr. Linney is clearly lying. There is no way you could have been in the box the whole time if you were to abduct...
That is simply your hypothesis based on the...
Oh,
The roaring countdown of...
and you didn't know nothing. I see.
Huh?
Hey,
Yeah, I'm sure.
I was right by the box and I definitely...
look at those scales. Could those mean...
Of course, I have armed myself to do far more than smash your alibi. Confidence cannot go unfounded, and my... Tell me,
Are the house at the heart?
No wonder they did something like this.
The cereal disappeared. I've got a feeling...
That's irrelevant. All right.
indeed. Then perhaps you could tell us your first priority is to prove yourself innocent. The Outlander is speechless. My, oh my, don't they look flabbergasted? Now comes the... Oh, good thing I made all those preparations. Seems the all-nighter I pulled last night...
Hey, Winnie, why didn't you tell us this before?
Order! Oh, first, when the are these claims true? Please answer.
I'm sorry. Yes.
I knew it.
Well, that's it.
What should we do now?
Granted. In that case, what...
Is that really necessary?
The defendant...
Order! Your request is...
In that case...
Well, this is awkward. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not to set the wrong...
I'm very... I know you've clashed, but our organization is...
Right now, we want to...
That's right. I knew if it weren't... That's why I didn't... The truth is very important, but being completely transparent about everything would see us spending more effort than we need to. Right. You met a but still.
Sorry.
Well, you're both right.
Of course. We've been trying to... During our invest from that moment on...
Is that what you mean?
That's right. So after...
That air vent was created...
Well, which should have been... That voice seemed to wreck on the way back. I saw the broken vase and the clothes on the ground. But the count after that...
Well, that explains why you didn't hear the thud.
Because of that prophecy I told you about, of course.
That's the only way we can save...
So, there you have it. The whole truth. It was never my wish, but like I said earlier, you can be the judge. If you want...
Well, Trevor, you decide. Paimon will follow your lead however you choose.
Okay.
Thanks for giving us a...
The current problem is that if we want to refute the Hydro Arc... Huh?
Both parties have returned to their positions. Let us continue the trial. When last we left off, Mr. Linney acknowledged the new evidence presented by Lady Farina as fact. Therefore, Lady Farina...
At this stage, let's revisit that scene from Linney's perspective. As the countdown began, he entered. When the flatbed trolley passed, he opened the box and got into an altercation. He did not realize that the sound could be heard by everyone. Finally, he used the box to knock her out. Before an at this time, Cowell arrived in the tunnel, having heard that. So Linny proceeded to. Afterward, Linny passed the And there you have it. That's the truth behind.
Does the defendant's side have
The key to refuting it. See. Seems this won't produce a particular. According to Linny went to. Linny did not take.
Attention! Ace Detective, when the countdown stopped, but he immediately, once he reached the crime scene, finally, he Paimon did it!
In other words, you believe.
That's right!
My reasoning?
If that's the case, assuming that what you said... That's right, you tell...
Well, you're saying that he wasn't.
That's right! Let this be the same clue!
To think you'd use such logic. Well then, if it wasn't Linny who committed the crimes, then who was it?
Halsey is the missing person and an ordinary audience member. Could there have been a third person involved? The deceased's name is Cowell, Linny's assistant. He would have been able to tamper with the equipment. Halsey is the missing person and an ordinary audience member. Or did she have her own scheme all along? Could there have been a... Halsey is the missing The deceased's name is...
That can't be...
What I must do next is recreate the truth. What Cowell did, and how he went from would-be... It would have been tough for both people to fit into that vent. They would... No one entered or left the opera house through its entrances. So where would... The sound we heard may have come from a clash between the missing Halsey and the criminal. It would have been tough for both people to fit into that. Linny was not in the tunnel at that moment. The deceased's name is Cowell. Linny was not in the tunnel at that... The deceased's name is Cowell. No one entered or left... It would have been tough for both people to fit into that vent. Halsey's clothing was...
What's wrong, Traveler? Are you still having trouble?
Look, since we're at a dead end, why, just like the trick, if only we...
Well, that would be nice, but it's not like this is a magic...
If the defense is unable to make further effective arguments, we will move on to the next stage of the trial.
Linny was not in the tunnel at that moment. The sound we heard may have come from a... The deceased's name is... The vase was not broken by chance. It was used to cover important evidence.
Oh, I don't get it! Lynette escaped from the... If there's a similar method...
Just a moment, please. How could a person ever be transformed into... Must be magic tricks are ultimately just...
Even so, I trust the Traveler's judgment. The truth must be out there somewhere. Perhaps a new line of... Since Cal was the deceased, but given that we aren't...
People really do come up with all sorts of harebrained schemes when at the end of their...
Nevertheless, I believe that this is a reasonable request on the part of an attorney. Since the trial does indeed appear to be at an impasse, I believe that additional evidence may help us make more progress. Guards, please step into the lounge and examine...
We are still examining the items, but we have already made critical progress that we feel must be shared. We discovered several test tubes of fluid with the notebook and the primordial notes contents. The notebook has many entries concerning safety. One of these tubes was labeled Opera Epiclese, along with yesterday's date. The notes also state that as such, we believe that the defense's hypothesis...
You've got to be kidding! People dissolving into water?
Could something so...
Wait a moment, this reminds me of a certain prophecy, but it's just a coincidence, isn't it?
If people can become water, does that mean that the... Wait just a minute. Could that mean... You two, with me, quick!
Demoiselle, wait! What about your partners?
Let's go. Just trust me.
Order! Order! It is undeniable that further examination of the deceased's personal effects has yielded some surprising results, but we cannot yet verify the veracity of these clues. Still, let us assume that these clues are indeed authentic, albeit with the understanding that Ms. Halsey has yet to be found. Guards, please continue examining the items along these lines. Mr. Linny, it appears your hypothesis is supported by the evidence.
Of course. Thank you, Your Honor. If we uphold the...
Right! Like the metal heart! Let's think about this. Cowell's methods must have something to do with that.
The rope that held the water. Now it seems like the hook rope. The water from the primordial... Lynette was in the magic box on stage the entire... I remember, there was something else within the inner layer of that box. Lynette was in the magic box on stage the entire time. The deceased's name is Cap...
It's Ace Detective Paimon's time to shine again! In the original plan, Cowell would tamper with the tank rope, and the number selector securing his target. When the magic box containing Halsey was lowered, the metal hook would retract gradually and pierce the balloon at the top of the box. When the balloon attached to the box popped, the water from the primordial seed inside it would pour down and dissolve Halsey. Afterward, Cowell would enter the tunnel and break the flower vase to conceal the water inside the tunnel, with the remaining evidence being covered up by the water tank on stage. But he encountered something unexpected in the tunnel, and wound up being fatally hit by the same water tank he meant to use to cover his tracks.
Huh, that does make sense.
That actually links together a lot of the more confusing pieces of evidence.
Oh dear, what do I do? Even I think they sound convincing now. Have I falsely accused an innocent person? What a humiliation.
Now, it seems like the only point of contention remaining is the exact circumstances that led to Cal's death. His notes mentioned he had an accomplice who could be related to the situation.
On that note, the guards have just contacted me indicating that they uncovered new evidence. I shall now invite him on stage to share it with us.
Thank you, Your Honor. We were just inspecting the luggage of the other people involved in this case. And we found an identical sample of the water from the primordial sea among Linny's personal effects.
What?
That can't be. Oh, I see. Well, how wonderfully comedic to have your own counterattack only to come back and wound you. Does this not clear all doubt? My dear citizens, my loyal audience, allow me to present my reasoning and bring this performance to a swift close. Linny did not need to take part in the dissolution of the putting-made modification, but upon his ultimately, he not now, as much as I... Am I right, Mr. Linny?
We've used up all the... Is this the end of the...
Oh no. I can't think of anything either. It doesn't look like there's any way around this. Seems using the water as new evidence was too good a move. Why did this have to happen now?
I think we've all seen enough now, and we have ample witnesses to my flawless reasoning. I believe this is indeed the finale. Now then, my good, noble Chief Justice, should we not, in your view, excuse me, everyone, but I must...
Miss, I must...
Oh, come on, don't be hasty. I have a good reason for interrupting. I'll show you in a minute, but... What?
No offense, Smith.
Come on now, don't. But once everyone believes the illusion, can't magic reveal the truth? And what is such a trick? Come on, Linny and Lynette. But as the magic makers and stars of the show...
I understand.
And what?
Sorry.
Wait.
To be clear, I'm only here because this person told me that if I tested, I was hiding outside this room. It was just feeling...
That'll teach you to underestimate.
Where should I begin?
What?
Firstly, my name isn't Halsey. It's Lillian. I heard that Linny's show was gonna be a That's how I make a living. I steal stuff here and there. But I was...
Hey, no wonder you look familiar. So Liddy even mentioned it.
Well, and he even mentioned the Fortress of Meripede. So I played... I wasn't going... There was no... I slipped out.
Can a person even hide in it?
But I swear, had I known that...
Well, that makes everything pretty clear now, doesn't it?
This time, we need... The strange... The flower... Lillian was a...
And it's having been selected. Her panic only intent hearing the commotion. He did not know that Lillian mistakenly the two broke the with no way of escape. She knew that
She had already become desperately hungry by the time we were
at this point, all the evidence...
bravo.
Now then, Lady Farina, please answer.
What? Are you reading my... No, I have no...
Wow.
If there are no objections, then as the chief, the actual perpetrator of the serial disappearances, Cowell, selected his net with some modifications to the selector to cover up any evidence while he also tampered with the rope suspending the water tank, using the fireworks at the end of the performance to cause the tank. He poured the water from the primordial sea into... Finally, he passed the prepared hook on a rope through the gap in the magic box's door when bringing the young... When the magic trick officially began, the box containing the woman was lowered into the tunnel, tightening... If all had gone to plan, the young woman would be dissolved. Realizing that there was trouble, Cowell entered the tunnel. However, his opponent was more capable than he thought, and he was overcome, knocked on Lillian according to her... As for Linny, from this while there is much in Linny and Lillian's conduct that this case at least can be handed over to the... As such.
Great work.
Thank you all. Thank you so much.
Next, how did you find...
Right. Your discovery caused me to make a serious mistake.
I suspect. I'm sure you know what...
Speak quickly, unless you want to earn yourself...
I was just following orders. We were supposed to place blame for the serial disappearances onto Linny, and thus cause suspicion of...
And now that your plan has... Therefore you would...
Yes, I'll tell you everything about our boss. It can also be made into a potion, which when extremely diluted... We've been in this business for...
And now he can no longer talk.
Such ruthlessness.
An outrage. All present, please submit to inspection immediately.
So, we're just going back now? That's...
Traveler, Paimon, please wait.
Linny.
I know you may not want to speak to me, but still. Let me, I guess. I didn't approach you with as for why. That was how Father, who you might know as the...
Knave?
That's right. Back when our parents survived, I took my sister. To my surprise, before long...
So you went for...
That was how we felt it, but he would constantly...
That doesn't seem...
After one, I waited up the answer he...
Oh no. But what if Fontaine's laws must deal with such people?
As far as outsiders are concerned, this is a relationship akin to adoption or foster care, and they have their ways of escaping the eye. I managed to fare. All I saw was.
So.
That's right. Father, at the house of the. I was hesitant, but she was also.
Oh, so.
She has gained permission.
So.
That's right. Today's case has also proven all of us to us orphans, the only connection we have left to this world.
So, from small deeds like distributing magic pockets to huge schemes like.
It's all right. I just hope you can. If you should need anything at
Bye, Winnie.
Hey there. What was with the disappearing act you pulled right as the trial ended?
Were you looking for?
Well, this whole thing isn't exactly over, is it? I do feel that we're getting closer. Huh? What's wrong, my dear partner?
Besides, and given that there's new evidence from the trial.
I see. Sorry.
Don't say that now.
And we were having so much fun investigating with you, too. It was like having new... Wait.
Huh?
Well, anyway, it would just be...
You don't have to...
Oh, wonderful.
All right, then.